Welcome back. What's going on, y'all? Turn this off. How are you doing? Hopefully, you are doing well and ready to get some stuff done in this untilit.works cipher. So, let me just talk about kind of the things going on behind the scenes. All right, not behind the scenes, but what we do here. And so, mad random stuff on my desk. Yeah, so, sorry, focus. Okay, so untilit.works. It's a thing I made to, at least for me, help me out. Like, I have a lot of projects in my mind that I want to work on and other things that I've always been meaning to get to. And I'm the type of person, unless I set aside time to work on something, you know what I mean, that I've been meaning to work on, I'll never get it done. I will like find other excuses to do like, oh, well, let me just sleep in a little bit. You know what I mean? But for me, I want to get this stuff done. So I set this time aside to work on things. And it worked out pretty good. I mean, I've been getting a bunch of stuff done. Feels good. I may show a project later that I just kind of like launched for a thing. So, all right. So, untilit.works consists of ciphers. Ciphers are 3-hour blocks of time. And ciphers consist of sessions. Now, there's two types of sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes of just focus work, just getting stuff done, just getting it done. You know what I mean? Like not worry about anything else, working on your thing. And break sessions are 15 minutes, around 15 minutes, where you can kind of get up, stretch, walk around, drink some water, what have you, or just watch me talk about whatever randomness I come across, or have you come on and talk about whatever randomness you came across. So we'll talk about how you can do that as well. Cool. So right now we're in a break session. Cool. And so if you look, you see the video with my face on there. Below that, you see that you may need to click play to start the stream. Because if you ever hop in to the site and it's on a break session, browsers don't allow for autoplay videos that have audio. And so we'll have audio enabled. So you may have to click play. I'm working on another project where if that happens, like if you hop on a site and it's audio and it's playing already, some people like Twitch and YouTube, they'll actually disable the audio. And so you'll see the video moving, but then you'll have to like hit a button to unmute it. So I may do that. I don't know. We'll see. Cool. So that's why that disclaimer is there. Next to it, you'll see that there's the open closed tab, closed caption button. And with that, right now, I have my speech being turned into text through the web speech recognition API that's built into the Chrome browser, at least. And that is turning my speech into text. And then if you click open closed caption, it'll show that in there, like what I'm saying. Hopefully it's accurate. Again, disclaimer, it's being done by like artificial intelligence. Take it for what it may. And so hopefully it's accurately transcribing what I'm saying. Let me know. All right, cool. Then below that, we have the add a clip and create a highlight video. So if there's anything during these break sessions that you found interesting, you can click add a clip, and that will take out like a 5-second clip of that and save the timestamp into like my database. And what will happen is so you get 5 of those, 5-second clips. Then when you're done, you hit create a highlight video. And so that takes all those timestamps, saves them to the back end so that when I hit stop broadcast, it takes that information, sends it off to a bunch of places, and it will take the recording of the break session, cut out your timestamps, put them together, and then you'll be able to download them or post to Twitter and things of that nature, or Instagram like I do. So there's that. Cool. Next is, let me see here. Oh, we got a countdown timer as well. That's counting down to when next work session begins and when the break session ends. Also, there's a button to click to join the room if you want to chat or ask a question. And yeah, that's it. Cool. So let's talk about work session. Now, work session is when you're not in break session. So I'm going to kind of quickly go over that as well. So our screen share. Just kind of give you all like a lay of the land to see what you cannot do with the website. All right, so in the upper right hand corner. So, okay, so it should look something similar to this. Your background may be different because I just have it randomly select like nature scenery. So I find that calming. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's that. Uh, you have the menu, home, shop, subscribe, log out, or log in, depending on your status. Subscribe. That shows all the upcoming ciphers that we have going on. And what's cool is I have the time is to your local time. So that way you don't have to do any weird time math. And so got that there, and you'll be able to subscribe to any of them or all of them, and you'll get notified when we go live. All right. Cool. On the other side, towards the left, we have and towards the top, we have a Bandcamp player. Throughout my journey in life, I've gotten to know a lot of really cool artists and producers. And so I asked a few of them, hey, would you mind submitting some music for random projects I create? And they're like, sure. So I have some awesome music. So if you want to listen to some music while you're working on what you're working on, we have that there for you. So yeah, so you can buy, share. It's a Bandcamp player. I'm a big fan of Bandcamp. And so if you want to support the artist, you can right there. And then I also have, you want to spread the word, you can click that tweet, and it'll open up Twitter with a pre-populated tweet. You help, support the artist and spread the word that you like the track. All right, cool. Then towards the center, we have the to-do section. Now, I'm the type of person where I like to kind of like list out the things I want to get done. Because again, if I don't, then I'm going to find something else to fill that time with. So I'll list out what I need to do in the to-dos. I'll put the add a task. You need to hit enter or the plus button. It'll add it to the task. And you'll be able to edit, delete, and check them off as done. When you check them off as done, they go into the done section. So you just click done, and it'll show all the things you completed. What's cool is that when everything's all said and done, I'm saying done a lot, you can click the tweet button. That will open up Twitter again and pre-populate a tweet with all the things, like a list of the things you completed, with like little green check marks next to them. I think it's kind of cool. Feels good. Like I got some stuff done. I accomplished some things. Feeling good going into the week. So that's why that's there. Another countdown timer that is going until we go into the next break session. Again, those happen 15 minutes after the hour. All right. Then we have tutorials. Real quick, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage. And so if you do view tutorials, you'll find some tutorials that I kind of like help out with. And so I'm always looking for like feedback. So if you do one of them, let me know. And what's cool is that there's 3 of them. One of them is being able to, like, you create an application, you put your phone number into the application, and then you hit call, and it'll actually ring your phone that's tied to that phone number. You'll be able to have a conversation between the browser and the phone. Amazing stuff. Then we have the opposite, where it goes from you dial a virtual phone number from your real world phone. You have the application that you create, and you'll be able to answer in the application and have a conversation. It's amazing. And then we have you build an application, 2 users like log in, and then one can call the other and have a conversation between the browser. It's amazing. Then, but let's say you're not at that level yet, and you want to like just start like dip your toe into coding or what have you. I also have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin project, which from what I understand, from what I've seen and what people have said, seem like pretty good. They'll give you like a good feel for what it takes to be in like web development. And then from there, you can kind of make an informed decision whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. I mean, so there's that. We'll talk about Hakos. I have like a little presentation. We'll talk about that later. Show and tell sign up. Again, I said before, if you want to come up and talk about whatever randomness that you found interesting this week, you can do that with the show and tell sign up. Just click that, and then you just sign up, and then I'll do like a test run with you and make sure everything is fine, and then we'll just have you on. Cool. And then remember that video that you sent off to be created into a highlight clip. So a highlight video. Once you do that, it'll say status submitted first. And while it's doing its thing in the back end, when it's done to be viewed, status will be done. And then you'll be able to view it. You can check it out. You can download it. You'll be able to also do a pre-populated tweet, send it to Twitter. What's cool is that link that shows up in there is unique to you, and it links to the recording of the break session. But what's also cool is that depending on if Twitter shows it or not, sometimes they'll show like a video embed, and that video that's in that preview will be your video. Now, like I said, it shows it sometimes. So what I've been doing is I've been downloading it and attaching it to the tweet, because I also send it to Instagram. I attach it to the tweet. That way I know it will show up in the tweet. Cool. So that is that. Now let me show you about the Hako. What you know about the Hako? Now Hako, not sure. Hako stands for help a coder / creator out. Right now, what you can do is you can Hako right here. If you ever get stuck on something, then you're able to send out a Hako and invite people into a room that's created, and you can like help each other either get feedback or help you get the solution you're looking for. So if you click view, you'll see like the Hakos that have been created, right? Some of them may not be active. It's a thing I always say I'm going to do, but I'll make it to where if it's not like an active one, I won't show it probably. I don't know. We'll see if I have time. All right. So there's that. What's cool is also you can see, you could click the creator's name and open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on whether they sign in. And then you can kind of tell whether or not you want to even like participate in that room. All right. Now, let's say you click create a Hako. It'll take you here. And it says help a coder / creator out, or creator / coder, whatever. So you put in the title, 3 keywords that could help give people an understanding of what it is that you're trying to do. And you click create. Once you click create, you'll get a link. You can share that link to Twitter. You can copy it there, or I have a thing you just click and it'll open up in Twitter for you. Then when you join your Hako, this is kind of like what it'll look like, right? So you have your title at the top. You can open a menu to see who's in there. You can leave. There's also a countdown timer again that shows you until when the next break session happens, because breaks happens for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Across the board. So if you're in like a Hako and a break is about to happen, you're going to be kicked out the Hako and go to break. All right. Because you need a break. All right. Cool. So then if you ever need the link again, you can copy the link and send it out. You can click to share on Twitter again. And now, as the owner of the room, people just don't hop into your room. They have to request to join your room. And so what will happen is you'll see something pop up like so, and it will say, hey, yeah, so you can like pending, and then you can take a look at their profile, whether it be Twitter or or GitHub, whatever they logged in with, and you can kind of tell whether or not you want to let this person into your room if you think they'll actually provide value or what have you. So you can approve or deny. And once approved, let's say they start acting up, then you can just ban them. You know what I'm saying? Drop the hammer on them. You know what I mean? And just drop Thor's hammer on them and ban them out the room. So you're all doing your thing. You, as the owner, and only you can share your screen. And my hope is that by showing the people in the room what exactly it is that you're having an issue with, you'll be able to work out a solution and then actually see it worked out. You know what I mean? And so some of the ways you can communicate is through, we have a text chat here. And so you just enter in your text, hit send, and it'll add it there. But also, I added enable audio chat, which basically follows the tutorial that we spoke about earlier. So where 2 people can talk through the internet. But what's cool is that you have to enable the audio chat for be able to hear and say things, right? But now for people who don't have it enabled, I didn't want them to miss out on any information. So it same way I have my speech to text happening here, same thing there. So when you enable audio chat, it will take your speech and then turn it into text and then add it to the chat. So it's pretty cool. So that way everybody kind of knows what's going on. And now let's say you're not looking at the screen and maybe you're focused on your screen trying to figure stuff out and making things happen, and you don't have it up. You can enable text to speech. And so whenever there's a new thing added to the text chat, it will read out what it says, what the message is to you. So I wanted to be able to have it to where you could communicate any way that you want it, whatever is convenient for you, whatever works for you. So yeah, there's that. Now, so yeah, you share your screen, you can chat and communicate. And so hopefully you'll be able to get the help that you need or the feedback that you're wanting. And then again, you can check out to see all the different Hakos that have been created. And then there's like a filter as well. So if there's like JavaScript you want to help out with or something, you'll be able to see all the JavaScript Hakos. All right, and that's it. So let me get y'all back to work. Thanks again for hanging out. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Twitter or whatever, I guess. And yeah, I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. This is New Jabez featuring Apani B. The track is called Thank You, because I want to thank y'all for hanging out. And yeah, I wish you much productivity. See you 15 minutes after the hour. I may show my newest side project that I created. It's something that's going to help me out with work also, I believe. You know what I mean? And also maybe help some other folks. So we'll talk about that. And I'll talk about like the terribleness that happened the first time I used it. All right. But and how we worked it out, because it's not always going to work the first time. You know what I mean? What really makes a person is how they handle difficulties. You know what I mean? So, all right. So send y'all back. Again, this is New Jabez featuring Apani B. The track is called Thank You. And yeah, well, let me just set this timer. I'm going to get y'all back to work. Thanks again, y'all. And see you soon, 15 minutes after the hour, y'all. All right, thanks again. Here we go. All right. Peace.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how.